Selamat betakum. Baca gamot. Daniel Lake. Niyo ko le ka painin tiro pro paidi. Anbo yang we to ini depan Bor America. Babu mod. Babu way ni cantuan kiad week on this long weekend. So please, we'll look to invite, but I want to end, but I'm not going to share. How you are being did. Please share. I think could be Bagalwin. I just have a few points, but when highlight the band and view of Kuala Mat when you go on board and Waiki. Bây giờ cái lấy coi cho bánh cơ với cái share. Please share the message. But I want to encourage us. Call of Kentucky, Kujala, call of Nebraska. Bây giờ modo có bên mình thiếu cái Daniel Lake ở trên cái đi bên bên các community đó các bên who I realized I don't think I didn't flag it just wrong thing. So forgive me for that. Okay. It's going like that. Yin kinda is flagged in Africa, and I like it. I know quite the Africa where you get yours somehow. But it's just for entertainment. It's for encouragement. It's a flag of pride. Our history of the liberation just was recently commemorated after 42 years since Guadalajara. So I'm not ashamed to wear it. I am an American. I love America. I stand for an American flag, but I also stand for a South Sudanese flag, the SPLM flag. So, but most significantly, but there is a little bit of a change in my plan. So, I'm not really good with music. Now, music, it feel like it quite discourage, quite distract. Can quite a lot because so I will cut to the chase. But could in a bayan but real. ku nano music but just play music ko appear for entertainment kwanong koi ke nyai command but in this community then Facebook and social media I don't command a large following so acha in the music play to win cái coi ben ku jelki so I like ba kidian bayan ba luel ku ja các cái bayan ki ai ngadi ai ki chol message bu ko way ani ku ko way mi ko pan bur to North America this weekend ruon to ben etang den ni wa ben te to etang den ni wo nim port whether nanong political activities lo to long ran chure kuran men can ran chure or ko chure ke kero loy the same time na chini kene ko wo bo together Burudway ku bumi big pool which is a new phenomenon and that is why I am very excited about this particular year I think on social media last month and the month before, our young people have been campaigning for this weekend. They are excited, they are organized, and they are ready. I can big culture that big nyot pino. I hope the organizers kujala bank community be and time be there could be poll. And before I get deep into my message, a carb. A message of compassion by expressed to non-communities for families when kinang losses. One a community of treaties, koi kwan kapana tree, I could be a leader, a very kind and caring leader. A chicken lost this past week. And nearby it, their former commissioner, a kid Jal Wai. Ding mà bánh khi in với bài quay quay tu chran chi bagai so I am here to express my condolences to Panatwi in general Kwabe as a family down to his immediate family so bin nal indian ga du pio ko bi tiep de bin nal belong in my own circle ke wenen ran chol jong koi chol jong bánh dòng quê dòng mà loal nhìn già dòng mà chul ran ke dare ku diar ke ani ar ke ka ya ke sometime even my last show and it diar ke ka ke a nhìn già ku ko wi ko ni ko we ke to weben and it has always been here with us but it's coming in alarming rate within our communities so can e bu up your dude ku ke bu up your their way ku ke bu anyi mana de ko wo ko to pin no tene wo ko tek so na kin le ki na ye na de pir ke yin loy ku win lo ne tang piri ne na lo jal pin no kin be mak du ko ba wan ke ko ne ja ka lo ren ka ka a chim dir mak se ki ko wan nganong history day but I ke ban ke jam today on date 16 I watch one in cheered na kwai ka panda mi da kai kon ke tar panda after 42 years since liberation started in 1982 not 83 ko ju ja we ken more ko ju ja gam na panda ko ju ja ngur ke to man ke chang ngur so we celebrated that but the most important thing is looking back I can Ranaban, Ecolia could think the Chen Ban, the Chiteg, in Kenya Children. So Kawai Koikapan Bor, we have a great place to chalk or be a jai walk or be a pen walk, one on to Ditko history, never lie. So my message to the youth of Panbor gathering today in Kentucky and in Nebraska, or is it Colorado, you are positioned in the right time in history. Kuwe ka ko win chika bay to win the biwe ka ko the panda nye recorded ku ba nye lwel ni ana ko. Social gathering in Cuban together is important. Kujala traditional activities, cultural activities ba cake exchange apiat kana walk. Karajarete jeka winina ta yen ko galway awaken ka pyo na ka. But thankfully there is YouTube, there is network like social media, so you kids are picking up and you're learning, and your loving parents are helping you guys. So we're looking to encourage as you travel this weekend. Some of you are already there. Garangawan Kuchake Winawan is already on the ground with his team. Kujala Midkok, Kapanbo, a young generation. They're already fired up and they're there. I want to encourage you to unite, to organize, and to command the presence and show your culture, because your culture is who you are. Your identity is defined by how you present yourself to the world. So when we could encourage WMT, we call this ko with political disagreements ke kha ko ko yi te ke ron ka ba lwela na ya ko Nebraska wala ya ko Kentucky ku ba ka nang platform bi we jam ku ba we kon exchange ke pan bor ka a chan ke chol wet ene ka nang pir ku ene ka nang to ki bible ke lwela ya na yu ko wel rod wel wen bi ko ku ke ali ku man ke chang ke kai wa me we rot edik ti mananda ke walk man thio kan walk rot ping ene ka nang en ko lo one kero ene ka chi wala de tuk. It hurts, but it is a reality ku ke ben ta ta mo ka chin de lu ku ye ke ba lim de no walk riu ku rot ku ni ku mananda ku ko ka pan tok pan da ke pan bur ku chi chari ya ku chu cha ku ke man chi wo ku kan krim ke panda ata wai wong or ku ko ro ko vi ko ga ro na book together ko ko to wene na rani chol pandang kuot moy kuot inja mot moena ku yuku ko ke pan bur message du ni chalwel we ka go kiniran when I and yok and you chikani ran ku chapalwe. And in fact, it's a great honor for you to think of me like that. Kuta de ko wi ko we gi ko ta che kana da ka lang go non ko le pa mo ne bat a che palwe. A car by lucky na and nin every day thinking of ways ban ko ban ke mati. Kini idea to ka bat walk why ko che pye ni chang pe chang ko te den on in bo in ka join ku bran bel ta jale ku te ke chiran to cham de lwel ku ke chiran to pin de lwel ku ke chiran to ko lwel ku jo ku poti ke dia ku lewa ta wa bai la twen ke ka a lew ko a chiro de ba join a yen ke pe ge yi de ni yen yin ku gam chi ku ri ran de a ke ka on chirga chi bible ke lwel ku la ko la ba na ko bi nga ke a ku kir piende a bi yi ya re ka bu ke pia ya man re ken ka bi ya mi ar ku ter ku tenderot ka lwel ka dia ku ka ben wo yi nungu wo chiro ku wer na le ti jol Christianity, the Bible of walk majority the walk to guru man walk e Christiano ku wa ji ga ji nim we wer na le wo ci ba diro ke ya nam liap ci ben wo yi pa kam ci ben wo ki wo yi je enom ti yi boro gwang we wara na lo we to ru ki ka tawo ke tin ka ci be tore ke ne yi moy kuot ku jala ran de kir moy kuot de jamana de ka lengo ku ko ki lengo ke ka ban bol palwe balwe le uh, and kin te yawe ke cha palwe awo wa de wa ka pa na palwe chan wa kripping kuna le ke yin hours te ke spend telephone kan jam ke yin gai ake social media nyene tene ba telephone di ba pick up ku jam on nga jam on ko kuru ko ke di ko ke the term bu to in a conference call ku bu ku jam ne ko un ba pa da la pen ke na chu tem ko ke le so na nong ko de ke jam mana da ke ran cho le ku ja la ko chi yen ke ka ko ji pan bo ko ke ka cha ja cha nan to ne na nong ke cha tui dan ran. But a pet good day, I invite you in my quad, Kujala, Koiko, bring a rocha, Kuburam Chel, Gualku, Kay Riu Purio, Chanchu will be a chair will win, be Berantila type your na local Nebraska, local Yuki, Kupolki, Kubamit, Buke, Parabamit, bigger pole. In a good chocolate, Kentucky. Now your question is Lodian Laren, what Canada and Kentucky to tour my young Michael Kuan Idia Kudian well can move to an air local well Kuyan Port one Majak is because of the principle. The Guliakana who are Yell Binder Yell a young guy, Ranchi and the mental of community leadership around Chalma Jamai, Kuyanakaran Kaikan. Nungu in a Kiran Kajangai, Yen Bain Kajangai, any succeeding leader in a contour and in the yin Bain to take yin Kabine. Disagreements on Chirulo community, I have to recognize. Kukokwan to man Kinedali Magwit, I recognize, I call upon board. Kukaya mo chicken and a tau ben tam biwa ima tanalo a kultring ben commit ko we gather together could be put together can aya really ya gabel bi wilke maran korba koy le ku ba koy we ko wa ke to ko sukuli go ya mi to ko high school would ko to grade 8 ke la high school ku ko to kindergarten ke la to their first grades alwala nyalinyi pan bor ken we nyalinyi jinup ken we laga twen kwanya sukude chok I wish you the best in your journey to where you go when pursuing a higher academic achievement. The non took at the higher teachery level of education, going to master's skin, to bachelor's skin, low. Congratulations to you. You have now just added a value to our community. But question remains, are we adding value to our community just by accumulating papers? Or are we transforming those papers into actionable skills when we're community that education without results, without progress is a pollution. And I live ben ku kana mi da ka kuan kar ba ke highlight. Rani chol Dr. Akwal Agwangong, Kurani chol Dr. Matuor Donalier. Congratulations to you for your highest academic achievement. You make us proud, Kawai Kapan board. And I want to invite you to the club. But it is also a place where we feel the most guilt because Najaja, your paper, that highest pinnacle academic level, then it begs the question, am I now in a position to serve my people? Am I able? What can I deliver? That question keeps me up at night. So I know we are in different positions and many of you are performing better than others, and I respect that. But I hope that a time will come when Colwyn Kinanga, a level of skills, the engineers, the medical professionals, doctors, and other servers within the medical community would form their own group and look deeper into the needs of our community. What can we deliver as professions of this area? In a case of PhDs can in the respective areas, governance, management, leadership, research, and teaching, and as well as creation like engineering and stuff. What have we brought to our community that will make our education not just on paper, but out there, making change, making headways, bringing different life-changing activities to our community. Walk yeah, water key. Now talk about when Kujoku this kind of level of education Joko achieve, and then every one of us is inserted into the live organ of our economic and governance in the society. Very exciting. But one would we have to break that barrier. How can we contribute to our lives individually here? And how can we also make a difference in our community? So that's about education. Keep on pushing forward, keep on adding value into the knowledge within your specialization, and also keep on inspiring the coming generation. Reach out and mentor. Be a mentor, okay? Can our community watching mentors when it comes to education? Watching academic pillars when Tom and K available, although community don't quite appear, is making it difficult. But appear then, if you have time, if you can offer your expertise, even the non-qualified when we can, I do help run when into a PhD research field. I share my experience willingly, although mine is different from other people. We are all different in our walk of academic journeys. So Antipijamaret in this area, but I am very excited about it. Why I need that na lopanda little kunong kaloi, kuya kaloi galam kachipan bur achibada, because we have all fields covered right now. And we still have young people coming. Let us be role models of one another, okay? There are young people in our community, when I admire them, I look up to them. I want us to be role models of each other. Coming back, okay, and I can technical snafu a little bit. Forgive me for that. My screen just went blank. So kayen we koi ka panda and kayen jamen ebuko rio na loko kalek Kentucky kuloko kalek Iowa kuloko nyupinya la kuloko jam ko chirubia biu no win benang ke kuok we koi ka pan tok we koi ka pan bur we che pia di nga pia long ti nga pia long we ngur we kok tok ta banale dinale je bi na we mai bun tok war wor ke pani chol pele al bu ke pia di nga a me jung dia nga me ngadi pangwal nga me cirka jo wala na ye na mia ka ni dia guri ene ke chok wor ko gale al bi nga ga mai wor ko te na mia ka bairo ene ke chok wor ko ka dia ko ten ti wor ke jwe yinga al bi ga mai wor ko te na la kala ben patona ku chieng ko dor lekin anon ka ke lwe ko me chi ku lo ko ben to mia ka kai ko cho ku roi ko ja roi ngedet na iran pe ben ke chiang ayet kin yin diam di en kulwa ku yene kar ba chieng kar ba lar pan chol aiwa ngade che aiwa pan chol Kentucky ko ba ke de la chieng ke no mi da ka che anong ka cha gunyin an chi blo marriage I can work watch contract tan one ko pe te dia nya luitin an chi mayet anong ka ken ke jol staff duty anong the division staff duty and a senior officer far from each unit. So it happened that anong bangian ni arena they decide where they are and like why can thing and I'm not able to get out of it. When I my plans I check it low riandi chelo sianu when I chilu arrangement one mi the kwan go to Dallas to abla chata tok but anti yo that I'm going to pull staff duty I check kiro dialogue non captains but somehow there are more to it. I can pull balaloi. Can I can disappointed at it. Can any balo lui interact but quite balating can one of the things yan niarban telaren gather ebala you want to talk in walk about you ebala die our cultural activities especially man to kimi ko chike ka ko when yar buda I have been but akira le utonga anti belo tong we so we palke an kana kulaka tren when the community da we merken gamit ku we urken gamit bimit kon bay bi ban ni we like cake we call when to ban can piro good ko ni one way or the other don't put the out ka pir ka kana cha ko tawari jinu ka chiran bane ne bulto okay ano ran chiran wen ka ke ka chala bul ran ti choken ja ba awang yor bane ne loy pa le kunya le ko blo kulam ku ko cha tu pyalo go ku ko kanim ba lo pot ku ko ro ba lo we na le ro tong in ku la ha ke in lo ran du ro ai ba la yu ran ma do ko ba la yu ku we brut we chắc là tin bắt ăn được là tin vô cái là bị yên ngọt cái tin những cái chọc để mấy năm về là hòa đấy cái phi đấy cũng thế nào tiệc coi của tiệc ở đây còn này chứ coi về là thứ này có cái phiếu về là hòa và về là phổi và về là đòn và nó mà cái con ai chứ cái ngay đi cái này lịch tiếp đuôi ra về là nhiều nào lót đủ cái về các cụ về cái tin chắc áo đuôi muốn cho quê chỉ về quê thôi cái về tin cái new thì chính về đấy. So give yourself watching luxury to take a long vacation. Go away diaspora, go away Sudanese, go away African, go away anybody when you cook by them. So quite big walk man around the blood get your one kin vacation balloon. Lot anyone Africa 2 weeks can learn a rush can look and look can a vacation it can well but it's not a vacation. Elway. People you in the chat in people about alone a lot to the mentally in a little bit because in you want to talk or why think about to a different environment. Pan beat the tip within who go to. Can I end chirking yellow? In a good job there. Now, Lord, to tell me that the continue important is good for your psychological well being, it's good for your spiritual well being and your social well being. So go there and encourage our kids, dance with them. We are they want to learn. I know me a little bit behind on their activities. I mean, couple of pull in, but I would die for it. Okay, so make this year a year of cultural awakening for our community. Okay, make this year a year of forgiveness and healing, leading toward a unity of purpose. I can't find out just like any other community. The wind of change, wind of transformational change at Chiralo is South Sudan. That in 5 years from now, I will suck into South Sudan, who knows? Kuna lag wini rom ko we ko wen chiro de ba pingen we be by go we ko the tiki we ko the people there we ko when by latring that will be unnecessary opposition ku we mi ka pando yen in a pure cha ku nga will ka di mi ku yu ku will na yu ko le ju ko da ko wa chang be ta ko man ku yin ke ka diem well we ko when lo wan ke ro we ko pan bu ru dia ku ka chu wa wa tu nele ja binin de be wa yi ja ka wa be yi won bo ma ra bu ting ye ani che ba ye yi ni che ba nele ja be yi be chel ten ku man thio ke ne wo chi ko wen ka che nai nam ra na ka che ti ra na ka che ne ai ran ti le ke 6 ku le ran ke 9 wo wo le te ko dia based on your perspective you think ke du le yi ku en ke dien le ke yi but na la jong di na li ba na la yong in a token part pa won ta ini ko ko chori wi kweni wo cho tem nurun ji wi ke ka be wo cho ting ke ne to kim bro wo ji bang dien na wen bro wo bang du ka buting a le buting ke 6 ban wala buting ke 9 ban ku mer ko to okay but nam lia ke ban e ban a ron wi ko wor tie ku met ban e to kan ko ron wi ko ke ko ju ja ke cho pat ye na chin ne le wo be ten ke an ka ni lengo ya ni ya de mana de ke pya de ban ke chin ne le ko ti ban e jong ra ye ma na tho ma pyo ka pya de ke de chu ko loy ti chi wa mat la na bi wo ko run ke te de chi lo pan bo ru no ka pya ke de to tin man e no ur ke de chu ko yi despite riang di war yen pan bu ke yo they did not kaka to organize get no meet one you can sponsor ko bukala to a higher level of education meet to high school man East Africa ko grare juba man ke kun alu na lu ko meet ke the sponsor a year could have taken to technical skill program, something that we can afford. When I can come up with $15, $15, quite get there would be sponsor this kid, which could be his technical skill certification bay. Below a by ngadi payams quantakan walk. Ke community to build. I'm not talking about the university scholarships and stuff like that, but they ngadi the technical skill level when live a youth in a chance for a better employment. Kaka I chi jong no lia ba chi ka pen wa man. So a Bible really can a greater power when tar can walk when you meet in a ben bu ka ku bu go ku bu ya chi ku bu pen la tren bi pan la tren. I can kitchen a ne walk ko ko ya gam ke di tare. Okay, this blessing you are ben pan ki yi ku pan lao ran lu bi cha ti man bi ko cha da chiran ba am ko cha re ko chiran ba moy I pray ba na ngambi yu ke ba kwe but I pray ba kwe kin keep your palpin ku ba get na pyalo bo ku na dor na le but what I'm trying to say is that knowledge that you are to lao because God has a purpose for us. And that purpose ko ay mi pan bur ay ware ke kananda knowledge akor banang ko ba kalum walk mi maybe ki wa ba de nung ko ba kalum walk mi ko ki ke pio mar ko ki na le ting ko na le tong wo ku ka ben ke pan bur le yen ngot I want you to ask yourself are you that person am I that person na Iran can you are at the preparation mode. I am at the preparation mode. We have been at the preparation mode for the last 20 plus years. I know America from April 12th, April 1, from 1995, April 12th, 1995 up to April 11th, 2025. Until now, America. That's too long. That's too much in a foreign country. My soul is longing. My body is tired. I want to go home. But how do I go home? What do I do when I get there? Questions can talk about Wegamana, I can arun get plus America. Talk about 2000, 2001. Talk about 2000. We are now here 25 years, right? Talk about 2001, 24 years, and so forth. When you look at yourself, do you see yourself staying here forever? Do you have aspiration to go back to Africa? And by the way, Africa is the next frontier for humanity. Are you going to be left out? Let me say something practical. In 2005, between 2005 and 2010, I know me akai kon chidu jinu. Kon chidu jinu I keep could be alive transformed to an imaginable level when I chok and walk your by Lulu get here right now. Pa có cái gel in North America isn't it? Pa có cái gel Australia one có cái Europe. Chính có bảo bàn được. Na Iran nó kinh phi du duy quý nông thấp của nó lên đùa chi liwa de nyen. You can live well. Until Africa, until South Sudan multiple times. And every turn I make, I see an opportunity, an economic opportunity, a social opportunity, maybe not so much political opportunities. But within Jonglei State, within Bor Community, there are great opportunities where you can insert yourself in. But it will require a strategy. So 5 years from now, where do you see yourself? As an individual, as a family, and then as a community? Are we going to remain like this, quagmiring, fighting each other? Or are we going to start working toward a unity of purpose? How does that look? These associations, we have failed. We have not progressed at all. What your opportunities that you can use, be walk wuti ko mati, kuloku kawaja loku lim, kudam kuchin kuloku nyot kichul chin ko. We have missed those opportunities. Okay? We have terribly missed those opportunities. I am guilty of that. You are guilty of that. We are collectively guilty. But 5 years from now, 10 years from now, where do you see yourself? Consider the jam we are for each other. Ubuntu, a unifying term across Africa. I am because you are. We are for each other. Okay? In can bore without me, one can bore without you. Quite can book him, but him can him collectively at the family level, at the community level, and then at the national level. Okay? And the other way with ya. Kwaya nyar bunga batiam na charan tinda no gapia den chief. I feel excited and I feel hopeful. It is good for your family. Kulwar nyan kaide ayur manyo chatting a video nyan. Happy and dancing, celebrating and giving thanks to God. That is a family value, but that's also a community value. Okay? And Tinichol Matuara, he's a young person, quiet and calm, but very strategic. In our community. Imagine buku community da buku mate beke ko chirkaka and chirkola when he reflected his educational journey from Katilu all the way to now at the pinnacle of education. I'm just giving these two individual examples. I can take out into the last level of education and keep there. Well, education is it though, but that is the mark of official tertiary education. You can continue adding a lot of different degrees, but PhD, philosophy, doctorate, or doctorate of philosophy, of our papers when they got no kapanko. But knowledge creation never ends. Okay, so I'm very proud of these individuals. Kujala mi daga kwanko, war chikando kujala koko boy in a pipeline. Okay, tung tare tung bor kumonji nilotics in general. We have this competition is in our gene. So I already know that 30 years from now, our community will be almost 65% PhD. But won't that be shame if we just hold a lot of papers with no value added to our people? That won't keep me up at night. So if you are that PhD holder, or if you are that a PhD candidate, if you are that person aspiring to do your PhD, have it in mind and have a desire in your heart, the community that be now unity of purpose, the community that be now a social etiquette, ye ko rio ku ko ta challenge in a way when be ko je ke ko to ku be ko je ke che twen to a chan wo jam me tung tung dan ko no re ko ti chứ mà nó có cái rổ con này chẳng có lối là cái rổ à rồi cái này làm thì có mọi người là có mọi nhà như thế mình tí đã thì mà cha định mà cha em mà cha định mà cha đi thế ra em mà cha ra này cho định go cô lên nghe nói cho em lên định go am cái tiếng cho là loyal so it's not just nyan pale it's nyan kai my family ini cái chỗ matur na lera em mo nga pe lekin em na yo manyon ku cha lên gop go mo ri chuk ku gen ri chuk okay amen kai and we are all connected across pan bor na an ba ko wel ke tier man ke ko ke tier I find myself linked at some point na right ini ke chok yin ke chok wo right duku ni mamar ke kaka kuwok ya na lwela kukul dia kulwela kukul du boni muka ya America ka kukul ko atia we have a lot in common ka wana wa mata ajwit then kai wa pak duku re chok pe wo wedin ne kar bandwel jong right amen bu ke chinale chi no wo ki bu fulfill kenen ka yen work distracted I can jong raja no three specialization okay e be in go I can see your destiny kina le ke jeri in ki bede e be yiri haki can ba chor ba kor bi ne le nyutin ba cheting okay e be yin yen ne da de pyo da rot me kina le yenin ku klo kaka chi jong rai ka tawo yi man pyo kan ku kanon le ba chi ko bai. Yes, I really like it, young Rajai week. But then I'm a believer of spiritual warfare. Okay? I cannot die. One when very important sectors compete man ran. A yip, Kian ye, I ying the lich or ying a jock, talking walk on panda, away bore. Cook away monja. Three you can is a non unity. Kuna I can unity yik that. Ke pana ben tong dil ben tin ko ka ba po yelo na kana dai ke yin da na wa ti ja ko kwar ko achu ke chun ko wa ti jong chi na le ti be tong wo ku bi en du pi pe da re ko chi ri yo unde Nathaniel garanga nya ku ko bi ke kulle ko wo na tang gum ko are te bo jong ni na le ku gam ku ayor woni mo de man thio kana yin kana Aria, the younger generation man me bo wacho. 20 years old and younger, man theokan achi bergam kanisa. Imagine Panbur, 10 years from now, 50 years from now, we don't have a spiritual grounding. What you been ang jaka parko. Bi wak du kanim, bi pan pale, chanung jong den, jok ja ko ka ton. Okay? Anung jong chol deng mu. Cái dòng gaya ben quanung jako jawan quite better together okay nó cái cho về little pure it bring communities cái role cái dia a good in communities ko nó cái cho ki mà ngom pa thona jawan no unity of purpose era này cho chu tam mà bere nó cái jam la war chen la bur kule ku yo jako cái kai go lo ni nga lo cái alo le ken rawo jere ke koka ka ke ka madwa a ke ja ken ka kuma na abicien unity for good kan ki I'm not advocating the jack but I'm saying that human being are a spiritual being okay Kayan there is a spiritual warfare Lord, in our communities and other communities kuabicien protection atoyakan na leben our social level ko in kitchen barriers a chana non ka ke bor gelwa bora ke burio bora ke dier krach bora ke dier rin ga kwat ku bora ke nyin tit ne kedemia ka tawara ken ke pande chen ku bor ka de wara ke base ni chen the chain of life the relational chain when it got a kwat in ka ye jeng lu ga non ke chol kwat okay kwadi da re tong bor wa kwat is generational and it is familial. Generational how a year in ban, kubarin, ye familial how anong dear bloodline. Okay, kwanang ichang kakawar ay jing ay katik. Kuke kayen ke wer mia ay tau kwai te ka pet ku ka kayen ke nanong kichro wo chi kor ba kai ka ka ye kwani kwayen will ay ka will chi kwa bia cho li ke ko da ko da man ko. See what I'm saying? So we're quite poor. Let us reflect. Let us ask ourselves, where are we going? What will it take for us? Bukuba, better to go. And if we don't ever come back, what is it that you're producing that would add value to Panbo? That's the bottom line right there. Now, if I want to know, na mi ako we ber ka, ko ber ko ako ka, it is futile. But I will walk. Dukurut cho lieping cake. Pin America ye quite bentin from the time it ye in a good man ye groom a ben. Now me up I say. Cokin kay, Ali heritage. The Eastern European I ben and they disappear into this American thin air of capitalism and um, survival. In the case of ngadi the rest of the European I ben in case of Asian. A good into Middle Eastern I ben who look at disappear. These people they can afford that because I'm not established communities where they left. But walk, why cut kapan kiriya, walk it talk it, and anong cooking for a walk. Now chuku chok du panda ka pek buku rere kene ko why cut. Chan cut it doesn't matter where they are. Ade ke cut chum ke no wala chum ke no because chum to when bi ka to chima na wala ke piu nim ko le ngai. But as long as anong tiok di ke chil tin ka kangur ke chil much exactly the same ga could be the same fruits. So ko way bor ko way monjiem to America atene we should aspire for such growth but they ko way jem na chok tong dai cho lui mutate ala to something else to injilizi ko to ko wa be ko on our cultural identity. Ekene apia ten wo ko ben I chu ben ke to ko bo ko li ku burut we ku bo ni kiet we ko chire when an ko cha ka le ku ko be messenger la pinga le cha ka le a chin ke di lwe I ko lo Kentucky ku ja la ko lo Nebraska ke ka we ke ni ke pan bur pan da ka ya ko rio ku ya ko mi ti ya ke we a chan mi ti ar wel man ku ka chen bur chi ni ar ko ki bi chor ku bi lum bi a chen den bi du ba na elon na le kan lekin as long as I thought in our big nang their cultural identity Iran gai na ke chiang e gwendi ni yin diam li anwa ani chola ke ra ler ma do ku ne ke mana ka ngai wen e kar bala chiang wa ai ngade an tuk nang ai wa to ne kar bala chiang wa Louisville Kentucky bara nyuot ba chiang chan alam dan South Sudan ken na pe dare kwa nong history de nong memory de kwa mia lekin an Japan anh chỉ có lawyer cha pen anh chỉ blo to dia loyan tin kera lew na lo ji enen pa chelon anh chỉ pin ko ke nin ka na ran ba enen pa kera lew so I'm disappointed and ko chen ka bagala yo na man pa anda man e man admu e jol aga granga aga ran to ko je ji tuk kwe pi ben be yi war after 20 plus years of service in the arbala you one and can you one in person in the kitchen ko bi kon ko ke ban kala you one cake ku jala miti when jam kan en ko chiri ga nga won ku cha he looked to me ku ke cha chur wa kan pi I want to know below ko le lam below can ting oh so I apologize to you for failing my promise but this is beyond me kaka je cha ka pe you guys have fun and be safe now kwede kin kwede ma anong rani jam ku let us slow down so we can get to our destination okay because now kwede read the chances bin ke chege to let in tin kana so be safe take rest at least every couple of hours 3 hours 4 hours na ta kriye ku you can alternate okay ku at be safe yakoro ragabo yana telephone duranda can be ating na taka hotel ko yakoro ngade yakoro group in a way when we were safe okay naling that kind of way uh, I take this week as a weekend of fun activities so bang kwan ka anga go bang ka bai kia kuna me chika vir ka kuanim ba mi ba ga yan time to buy speech ba ka cho check chin ka ken ba le ga ron bi ka cha ga wel check na ja wel ku wel ke di for 10 minutes kin ji jam re ku we ko wen what America da ka so nyin ben ka da gol ta le ka bu gol ta tier ku ta gor bu gol ta man ku jala gol la ta ber that one don't make sense. Okay, plan ahead, make time a hard time. Now, believe gol ta the tem, cái coi đòi bên, nãy cha cha gạo thế thì cái gọi là ta rồi với cái gạo one hour. À chàng kia nó coi lo cái gạo của giờ lúc coi giáp là miết thì là bị có cái chuyện về khi bị extra money là trả tiền nhé, is unfair. Và yên mi cái chết, anh chỉ jam rồi. Now, cha lost in my message cái word balwel, a word be walk or lead. Ku buo pio wiping ku buro rio ku bunali ti bunga in ti kwen bin ale jokin bin pan bolo okay ku lon bai ben mana chi da ben lon bai quran ben pi pan buro ko mi da kon chi ga pan da ran chi kai quran kin kai au ko ku baloi in your level in ka kor baloi so tinali du ku bi yen ni ku loy bang du rio men kui this ki anong ki lo ku la aka ka tia tan le ba anything le le chin ki kir kana okay a chin ka ka tia pe ku chang pe na lo lar pitin public ku le bu ja ba wa ya le a chan ku lo le ka tia pe ba chang da ka chin thoya a chan tia start in the kitchen in the family kitchen na riu ku in the family kitchen ku lo ku la bi ya le ku wala bu ku ya ja le ku ka tia le yi de ku le yi kungur ku war yuren be changa kuna ye wel na ye ngai ko le ke manen ke pi ka che bai ka lu ye ka nam de tatin ko chan karin ken mention ne chi man wan ma ku ye wonen na panda ko ku moy ko an kin te ron yin ma na walk a well community de pan bor wan yin ina dan tong mi ke ro ke bi ko pa ti dan to e tong bor garam ko jala yin if I'm not mistaken của cho bên lui pet the book on cái chu waro to one I still respect you I know in Japan to win chen pan born on ben dating and so am I ku jala ko bi go walk but still what I call the community na no ki think about low ku jada call me reach out to me and let's talk can ting na yen can ro you cái tem anh chỉ như jam em mày bị chia đấy and I always come out with a zero sum anong by an example or by an example anong kring ni ri chira loy kulan e chena chaltin ya ran tung ban ter ko ya ran tung wen pan boran chi ben latin and I sincerely gave it my all Kuga my opinion, my views, te a chola yeni to be a loyatin, kutia borga can loyatin wa. A chala Kakman one of me the Kachakan near Kachen when Kira Uncle Bamodman. Now Burajab and Hemod Gajala Mother Chario Jagorium Quat. But they feel like I have betrayed them again and kill a coin on a cake. Can't think. Kapuan look at Okitane are very complex. Kukaki Bera to an in a book, I can look in when the bin man Kunyon, Kulili Yin can do really. Kulum yi joke na layin really na willing in mem kela bin bakoy na and whether you could eat whatever. Kajitu at a coco war. Jolpan Burger Yawa in Pelle, long to more Iran can wait it, and you cannot just change that overnight. Okay? So Pelkuru Kachiru, who for who be what damn, who be panda by. And here the rare question the deal are empty. Miti, Gamida Kwajaben, you, the young people, the young members of Dinka Bor community in the United States and Canada and Australia, I encourage you to continue embracing your culture. Okay? Learn the language because your own language is the oil that lubricate your identity. Okay? And take pride in who you are and who your family is. Dance, learn songs, and hopefully someday you go home. And those of you who are gifted with muscles, you can even go to the wrestling field and wrestle because it's some years back he went there and it represented the entire Lost Boys community. He almost crushed somebody. So you have it in you to embrace your culture, to teach the world. Right now there are kawajat dancing to our culture, our rhythm. So we are getting there. Okay, we are making our mark at the world stage. Okay, and it is about time. So don't be shy. Don't be disappointed that too many people did not come. Life still goes on. Okay, and send your message out. Hopefully next year more people will come. Okay, and through you, we the older people who tend to politics all the time, to talk politics and divisive stuff, we will learn through you, and hopefully you will transform our community for better. Okay, and through your gathering, you will find each other, you will discover each other, and you may find your a lifetime partner because the young men and the young girls that are coming, when going back to Africa, leave it to the Lost Boys. But you, the younger, the Lost Boys' children, you will not be going to Africa to marry from there. You will marry from among each other. Okay? So build each other's network, exchange your phones, respect each other. Okay? Because in our culture, dating is different from the American dating. Okay? Respect each other and respect your culture. Treat each other like brothers and sisters. Okay? And have fun. Be safe, have fun. I apologize to you, my nieces. Yarpay ma kudit atong abung majer kuyar biurgaram, and all of you, my nieces and my nephews out there. I am sorry that I will not be there. I wanted to come and I wanted to dance with you and I wanted to showcase this beautiful beat that my mother-in-law did for me in Africa. But next time, okay? So have fun and be at peace. Be proud of your culture. God brought you to this community and you will make great things happen, okay? The future is bright and it's yours. God bless you. I love you all. Have fun and I'll see you on the internet. Take care. Wichakamot Paiko, na Iran make kachin kalwell, I call point America ke way ke kolo on kero. Nam liap kirot lui war community da ken ko pin ka chi ko yite no kolo Nebraska wano kolo Kentucky e di ke at dene mi da le ko we ko mi da pyu ke agure tam bi wo ba ban to mia ngat ne pyu ko bro lui e nia ka long ti wo ko long ya ko ro we ti wo ko ro we ku nga jo community chi ko ro jo e po quên gen ga chiro loy man wa chiro bi join ba nga ken ne le bi jong de nit bay no yi buro ba a join ku buro gam an ber du jamit which a college lengo na linda kan walk kwa ba de go yo. Thank you. Sorry, I can music to play.